Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the brand new Drifter Victorinox Swiss Army knife. The Drifter is basically a Alox SOC Swiss Army knife in the 58mm range. It has some unique features in it. It was made especially for swissbianco. This kind of sock with this tool combination was never done before. The name is Drifter. We basically all know the classic Swiss Army knife. Who has know of such Swiss Army knives? There are millions around, so pretty much everybody has one, and those who don't have one, they better get going and get one, because it's one of the most useful pocket knives that you will have with you all the time. The classic features most of you already know, so I don't wanna talk much about it. We did start basically with the Rambler in Alox. The Rambler was made in Celidor 2. We were the only one that have that in Alox. This one was in red Alox. We had different colors, special runs made for swissbianco. So the tool combination is exactly like in the standard Rambler. I'm gonna quick open all the tools that you see them. This is important that you can compare to the other two knives. So that's basically the tools you have in the Rambler, in the Alox Rambler. And then we have the Maximum currently, also a swissbianco special run. We did also different colors of this. This is the Alox Mini Champ. The Mini Champ is usually only made in Celidor with plastic handles. So that's the maximum thickness so far in a 58mm Swiss Army knife. The 58mm gives us the class, the size of the Swiss Army knives, and it's not the blade, it's always the handle length. We do that in millimeter, not in inch, so that's 58mm. I open quick the tools on the Alox Mini Champ. As I say, this is the maximum Swiss Army knife. And then we go back to the Drifter. Then you see what we have for unique tools there. As you open all the blades on a Swiss Army knife, you have to be very careful as it's sharp. Also, don't leave it open like this, because it will hurt the springs. So we see here the maximum, all the tools on the Alox Mini Champ, a red version. And the Drifter, the brand new Drifter, is basically in between. We wanted to have a Swiss Army knife that is a bit in between the Rambler and the Alox Mini Champ. I'm gonna open up the tools on the Drifter. The Drifter was not made in Celidor, so it's really a brand new Swiss Army knife made for swissbianco by Victorinox. In this tool combination we were the first to have it. So this gives you a bit an idea. It depends on what you wanna carry in your pocket. I mean, they are all pretty small, compact, and easy to carry. Of course, the Rambler is the smallest, really a thin Swiss Army knife, and the Alox Mini Champ is the thickest. And so we wanted to have the Drifter a bit in the middle. we're gonna quick look at the thickness. Usually, because it's such a smaller size Swiss Army knife, the thickness is not that much to worry about. We see here on the right side again is the Mini Champ, in the middle we have the Drifter, and on the left side the Rambler. So you see, it doesn't matter much. They are all so thin that it really doesn't matter much which one you choose. It's more based on what you feel, what kind of tools you actually should have in it. If we look the classic, a standard classic, the thickness compared to the Alox Rambler here. The Alox Rambler has pretty much, is even thinner than the standard classic, and has more functions too. The only thing what you don't have, because it's Alox scale, is the toothpick and the tweezer. So that's the parts that you don't have. That much about the brand new limited edition Victorinox made for Swissbianco Drifter Swiss Army knife.